Hey everyone, welcome to this review of a German RSO with a Pack 40 gun on it. I was shopping on AliExpress and I came across this. This is like a really unique set. I don't even believe it's not affiliated with any brand. I feel like somebody just kind of made this set up and got all the different parts and kind of sold it. I paid about I think 15 US dollars for this. It would just look so neat and so cool. I thought it would look really cool with the Slubin Battle of Stalingrad set actually. For those of you guys who don't know, I never even heard of this type of vehicle. In fact, I didn't even believe it existed until I did a little bit of research. The RSO, it's actually a long name. I forget the name in German, but basically it was like a very light transport vehicle. It was used on the Eastern Front, probably even throughout World War II, from maybe about 1943, 40 to 45, somewhere around there. And it was basically used for transport. Some had like a top canopy for a tent and stuff like that, but it was basically your bare bones kind of tank. It almost kind of reminds me of like a M113 type of thing. It's just very basic. You see, you got your um, your two sticks there to drive forward, one for one track, the right side track, and then one for the left side track. Like just very basic. But this was an actual vehicle. It was used in combat. I'm not sure how successful this was on the Eastern Front. This is a Pack 40 gun, or like a Lego version of it. Um, the gun doesn't have very much movement and it's like super fragile. I'll just kind of show you. Yeah, it just kind of broke apart there. Maybe I can pop this off and show you guys. It is neat if you guys are just sort of building your own thing, doing your own thing. You want to see something cool. It kind of went like that. So it does have like a little wheel to adjust. It looks like there's this, I don't know if this would be like a sight or something like that on the top of it. And then you get your barrel, the muzzle. Of course, you get your little shield there. But it's very straight. It's not even on a turntable. I think if I were, there is room here. You can see if I were to modify this, I would for sure put it on one of those Lego turntables that gives it much easier, freer movement. I find this here, when you twist and turn this thing, it's just not, there, now I got it kind of turned. These sides move up and down, as did the real RSO. And it was just basically, that's probably how you'd fire it. It was fired from the side like that. And the Pack 40 was so powerful. Like, this is a very light vehicle, these RSOs. The Pack 40 was had such a kick to it that sometimes it could even knock it over. If this wasn't completely on level terrain, it would knock the thing over. Nobody really cared for it. I'm not really sure how much damage it did to any of the Soviet tanks or anything like that. It may have been good against, I don't know, like an emplacement or something like that, but maybe a machine gun nest or pillbox or whatever. But this set didn't even come with any figures. This is one of the figures I got from like the Sembo half track. He just kind of looked good. Has that like same color type gray, kind of matched it. Looked pretty cool. So I threw him in there with his little machine gun. Could even maybe fire it out the back. I don't know what you want to do with this thing, but just really neat. Thought I'd pick it up, check it out. It's a pretty good size too, pretty decent size. I'll kind of fold up the sides here. So the tracks they don't really move that freely. They're very, very hard to kind of move. I'm not really sure why that is. They don't seem to be rubbing anywhere or on anything. This is kind of close to it, but they shouldn't really impact it that much. So I'll try to, like, yeah, see, I can't Can't even really roll it. So this is more of like a model basically that you just want to display if you're into this stuff, or maybe you're doing a diorama, some city fighting, um, or something like that on the Eastern Front, maybe out in a field or something like that. This might be something that you'd want just to kind of have stationary, static, not moving. I won't even bother taking you guys to the carpet because this will not roll on carpet. So, but it is a pretty neat little vehicle. I was surprised to learn that it was actually real and existed. And like I said, I picked it up on AliExpress for about, I don't know, maybe $15 US, something like that. Um, I don't know if I can put a link in the description where to buy it, because this was kind of like a very limited run. Limited number of these were made, but just really interesting if you guys want to build this from Lego or whatever. The instructions, buddy just emailed me these things in a PDF format, so they weren't difficult to follow, but you can check it out. Anyways, guys, I'll throw up a link if I can find it on AliExpress or whatever. That's it for this review of the RSO. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're into this military Lego, check out my website, www.sharkmunch.com. That's it, guys. Thanks.